Hi, this is Greg McCoach, editor of the Mining Speculator. I'm here today in Vancouver, Canada at the Metals Investor Forum with CEO Trey Wasser of Ely Gold Royalty. Trey?
Greg, good to see you again.
Yeah. We've been doing this for a while now, and the story keeps getting better.
Yeah, this one, the good life.
No, the stock's up. Ely Gold is making good news. The stock keeps going higher. It's an exciting time for us with the gold market rising. We're getting all the fundamentals all coming together at the same time for us.
2019 was a watershed year for us, and kind of a perfect storm with the market taking off at mid-year, and we got some institutional investors spread, and then Rick Rule came in early in the year last year, and then Eric Sprott mid-year, and Eric's made some further commitments by just giving us a line of credit. So, we got the boost from that, and really, this last year, we got in the market purchasing royalties.
Right, and it's fun to see guys like Eric Sprott and Rick Rule, kind of validates what you and I have been saying for a long time. I mean, these big guys are coming in, they love the story. We've been touting this for quite a while, so.
Well, we spent those first couple of years when we made the transition in 2016 to the royalty model, and got business with Jerry, and started generating those royalties. That royalty generation program has just been a real key cornerstone for us. We now have 35 royalties in and around Nevada. We have the one royalty, the Wallbridge in Canada, but we also have 22 properties in our sale portfolio, which as those sales over a 4-year period, generating revenue for us. And each one of those will also result in a royalty when the sale's completed.
So it's a two-pronged approach now, as opposed to when we first started the royalty model, we're buying the existing royalties outright.
That's exactly right. We purchased 4 last year. We just announced right at the first of this year a 5th. And those include the 2% on the Wallbridge's Fenelon property, which is turning out to be look like a real monster and should be in production for us later this year.
What do you think the revenues would be off that? Just not holding you to any number, but
well, in Canadian dollars, they're looking at a permit for 400 to 500 tons a day. At the grades that we're looking at, even at being conservative on the grade there, that should be producing about $2 million a year in revenue for us once it's
and that should continue for quite a long time.
It's looking like it. They haven't come out with the full resource on it, but some of these holes they're drilling, 27 grams over 38 meters. I mean, there's
it's exciting.
It's going to come together pretty big, and if it then the low grade stuff that they're finding in the Area 51 starts to pull together. I mean, you're looking at a detour lake kind of deposit. We're not really seeing that, but the validation at Wallbridge, the big validation was just here late last year. Kirkland Lake came in with a $42 million investment for a 10% position, and their CEO went on the board. So that's been a good one. That is going to be a great one for us. Our gold resource, the Isabella Pearl, started paying this year. We're getting checks there. We bought the per ton production royalty at Jarrett Canyon. That's producing for us. We also purchased a royalty on the Lincoln Hill property of Coors. That'll be in production by 2022, maybe 2023 at the latest. And then the most recent one we announced here just the first of the year is a net profit interest on the Regent Hill deposit at the Rawhide mine in Nevada. So by the end of this year, we should have 4 producing royalties, and we're out in the market looking to buy more producing royalties.
Well, yeah, you're so well heeled with your team. Your team is excellent for doing exactly what you're doing with the likes of Bill Sheriff and Jerry. You guys control a lot of the land that exists in Nevada, the mining properties that are highly sought after.
Between our royalty portfolio, our sale portfolio, of properties that are under contract, and our available properties, we control over 75 properties in Nevada. And
good properties. Yeah.
Well, all you have to do is go to our website or look at the presentation and see who our partners are on those properties.
Right.
And it's pretty much
who's who in gold mining.
It's everybody that's operating in Nevada. There's a couple companies we're still working on, but we'll get them as well this next year, we think.
Yeah. So I think it's based on what I'm seeing. I'm a big believer that gold prices are going to continue to creep higher to the 1650, 1725 level. I think that's where we're moving towards. Whether it takes a year or a year and a half to get there, I'm not sure, but things look very good for that. So in the meantime, that tells me that the majors are going to be making a lot of money, and they want to do deals. They're going to be pushing a lot of money into our sector.
Well, and from the royalty side too, remember, our costs don't go up. We operate, still Jerry and I are the only two full-time employees at the company, right, managing this portfolio and managing the growth and doing transactions. But so the leverage in the higher gold prices goes right to the bottom line.
Right.
And also what's happening, Greg, is with these higher gold prices, some of these projects that we're very familiar with, Mount Hamilton being one of them in Nevada, that kind of got put on the shelf at $1,200 to $1,300 gold,
right,
are being dusted off, and so we're going to see more and more opportunities on the royalty side coming
to do
out
deals,
to do deals. So we think this is going to be another big year for us, and when you compare us to our peers, we still have a significant re-rating. We're undervalued by, we think trading at 25 to 30% of our peers, where right, our revenues and royalty portfolios stack up
very good,
pretty closely. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like the model. I think you're greatly undervalued with what you're doing, and what I see coming. The confluence of factors with the rising gold price play out very well for Ely Gold Royalties. So I think you're going to do well. The share price is going to be heading over 50 cents soon, going towards $1.
Boy, and that volume too. We've worked very hard in the U.S. and Europe to add shareholder base and liquidity to the stock. And where last year this time we were trading 70,000 shares a day at 12 cents. Today between the U.S. we trade about equal on the OTCQB with that listing, and the Vancouver exchange, and we're trading up around 500,000 shares a day now. So
yeah, this is getting quite exciting.
Yeah.
If you're not on board yet, take a look at Ely. Trey, always a pleasure.
Thanks, Greg.